Good morning, my friends. Oh, people are already saying hello. Wow, that's fast. Good morning. Good morning. It's morning here, but it is afternoon in Texas and New Jersey. Hi, Deborah. Oh, good morning, Deborah. That's funny. It says Deborah on your thing. So hello, my friends. Good morning. It is approximately 10:06 a.m. in sunny Southern California. Anyways, oh, hi, Sarah. You're so sweet. So good morning. Lots of fun things to share today. Hang on, I got to get more Diet Coke in my body. Let's see. Lots to talk about. Miller is walking more and more and more, which is very exciting. Not, yes, it is, but so that's exciting. And Liam is not yet, which is kind of good. Hang on. Ooh, I'm yawning and I slept really good last night. So great news. We've officially signed a lease on Friday. Yay! I'm so excited. I just saw the keys over there and I smiled again. What's really nice though is our rent doesn't start until Wednesday because that's the day we're moving in. So we're moving on Wednesday. But the landlord gave us the keys now. So he said we could slowly start moving stuff in, which is really exciting for us because we're hoping to get part of the studio set up for Thursday's crafting corner. But the island that Kenny had me buy isn't going to be there till Wednesday. So, and just so you all know, one thing my husband cannot mentally, physically, emotionally do is put things together. He literally, that is not one of his gifts. His gift is cooking and taking care of the family and working, but he cannot put furniture together. So whenever I'm back in the olden days when we buy stuff from IKEA or anywhere, literally I would put it together. Interestingly enough, I'm very good at putting things together. I'm very good at figuring out how things work and how things go together. So we complement each other well. For example, yesterday before church, Kenny decided to put the room behind me that was our studio back together. So we had to take the bed frame and put it back together. The notches had to fit in perfect. And I heard him in there struggling for a while. So I went in there and I said, can I help? And yes, I was able to help. So that's cute. But so hopefully Thursday we are up and running. For sure we'll do a video. I mean, we'll do something. I don't know how much of the new studio, but it was really cool because Kenny, yes, Connie, I read the directions. That is true. Although Kenny will read the directions too. It's just it doesn't click in his brain. He literally just cannot do it. So we bought this new island to be my table, my demo table, because he doesn't like the wood one I have now because it has ink stains all over it, blah, blah, blah. Hi, Gloria. Good morning. And so Kenny decided that he wants a new one, and this one is going to have I believe he picked a stainless steel top, which will be interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's stainless steel. And so it's going to get there tomorrow, and we have no one to put it together. So the internet, the reviews for it said it takes 4.5 hours to put together for one person. So Ken said, okay, well, that means it's going to take me like 6 or 7 hours. And I said, yes, honey, that's true. So we're hoping the landlord's handyman is available for hire, business expense. So hopefully we can get him to put it together. We'll see. So I want to tell you the story about the rental. I also want to tell you really quick, on Saturday, it was my brother's birthday, and we went to his house, and we're not going to talk about virus things, so nobody's going to talk about this in the chat. We're not going to get into arguments about the virus or anything, but Marcella's mother has been vaccinated, and my parents have been vaccinated, and so we all got together outside at my brother's house. My brother's backyard is absolutely amazing. They bought the house, I think, about a year ago, well, maybe a little less than a year ago. And let me just tell you, it is the backyard. So in my dream house, when I used to have it, it had a big backyard, and we even built a whole section for Yubi, the tortoise. So because we had a pool, and so we built this whole section for Yubi. with a big wall and stuff, so she couldn't get into the pool. Didn't work because she got through the gate one day and almost killed herself. But that's another story for another day, and I've already told it. But UB is now with Katie. She's fine. But gorgeous backyard in that house, right? Well, my brother's house, he has a pool bigger than mine was, and he has this huge outdoor kitchen. They did not put it in. They bought the house with this. And huge outdoor kitchen. And he has room for RV storage because he has a trailer. Now, in California, first of all, half of that is impossible. The other half of it is it's a really nice neighborhood. So it's an older home, but when you go in it, you would never know it was an older home because the previous owners redid everything. But this backyard is about, I was trying to mentally figure out how big his backyard was. It is about, he has about half a basketball court in his backyard. It's approximately equivalent to 6 of my old backyards. That's how big his backyard is. His backyard is absolutely, you feel like you're at a resort because it has all these different sections, and it is just absolutely, he could probably have a party for 100 people and we could probably all easily socially distance. Well, yeah. I mean, he could probably have 300 people there. We could all socially distance. So it was awesome. So there were family members that got to meet the babies for the first time. By the way, they turned 13 months yesterday. So there were quite a few family members that got to meet them. They met cousins for the first time. There were family members there that I have not seen in 15 months. So it was a very emotional, happy day. Of course, none of us hugged. We did still stay away from each other. But it was absolutely amazing. And just seeing these people's faces, because I only see them on we do like, video calls and stuff like that, but it's just not the same. And it was, I want to cry just thinking about it because 15 months is a long time. I mean, for them not even to have ever met the twins, it just mind blowing. So we were really excited to see all those people and spend the day with my brother. We swam. It was very warm in California. Yesterday, on my way to church, it said like it was 84 degrees or something. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So it was very warm yesterday, which was nice. So Saturday was pretty warm too. Yeah, Karen, it is. Kirsten is very careful about the babies. They don't really, I mean, like there's an outdoor restaurant near their home that they'll walk to. So they've gone to a restaurant a couple times, but it's way different than it used to be. But it was a gorgeous day. It was fantastic. It was just amazing. It was an amazing day. So let me tell you, because I have a lot of cards to share with you. So Facebook last week was awesome, right? Was it just last week? Yeah. And the sad thing was it was so fast. And I didn't get to share all the stuff I wanted to share, all the cards you guys sent me. So I'm going to start doing them on Mondays. I'm going to share like a handful. I'm looking at the stack over there. There's probably 2 months worth of Mondays to show you cards because there's so many. You guys are awesome. I am going to try to do that again. The next time HSN orders something that has already been on our website, I'm going to put a call out for more cards. So because it was really, really fun. So let me tell you my story about the rental, then I'm going to share all those cards with you. So as you all know, we had a really hard time finding a place to live. So we were in this vacation rental for 3 months. We moved in like January 3rd, and we have to move out the morning of the 1st. So we'll technically move out on the 31st on Wednesday. Now, what's interesting is a lot of people were saying, well, why don't you just stay there? Well, we live in a touristy area, and the rent literally for April, they quoted it to Ken, it was exactly double what we're paying this month. Okay, that's April. Then May went up more, and by beginning of summer, I think it was June, it was more than triple. So that'll give you an idea. Mostly people rent it for like 3 or 4 nights because it does get very expensive in the summer. During the winter, no one's here, so it's not that big of a deal. But okay, so that's why we had to move. So Kenny and I have been looking forever and ever and ever for a place. Not really, but we've been looking a lot for a new place. And we were looking on every website. Of course, Kirsten has access to the realtor website, so she would look on the official MLS is what it's called. She would look on there. We looked on Zillow. We looked on realtor.com. We looked on Craigslist. I mean, we were looking everywhere. And we would go look at these places. And let me just tell you, some of them were horrible. They were just horrible. And the thought of signing a year lease made me like sick inside. The one that was, you know, the one that was like the best of the bunch, it was okay. And I told Kenny I could live there for maybe 3 months, but seriously, I would have gone into a massive depression if I had to stay there longer than 3 months. It seriously got to the point where I told Ken, I honestly, in my heart, would rather move in with my parents, because there at least I knew I would get sunlight. I knew I was in a happy place as opposed to living in that rental. So Ken's like, ooh. And yeah, I mean, I was going to say too. I mean, who wants to live with their parents when they're 50 years old? So let's see. So I finally just said, you know what, Kenny, let's just do that. Let's just let it go. I mean, of course we were praying about it. And so I was just like, you know what, I'm just over it. I'm done. I'm done looking. And so he said, well, let's just give it a couple days. And this was like last time, I believe, or maybe the week before, I don't remember. And so I was at my computer, and you know how sometimes when you say, yes, I prayed about it. Well, I had prayed about it, but I didn't really pray about it. You know what I mean? There's like different levels of praying. If you ask me, like there's just like, oh Lord, please help me. But then there's like where you literally get on your knees and you just give it all to the Lord, and you just say, you know what, Lord, I know I can't do this on my own. I'm giving it all to you. I'm not going to worry about it anymore. I'm not going to think about it anymore. I'm just going to let you take over. And that's literally what I did. I wasn't on my knees that time, but I literally just sat here and I just really, really officially really prayed. There's a difference. And so I'm at my computer. I really pray. I spend a lot of time praying. And then I was at my computer, and I know some of you won't believe this. The non-believers will not believe this, but it is true. I'm not lying. I think it was 9 minutes, but let's say it was 10 minutes later, a new listing came up on Craigslist. And I'm like, are you kidding me? God doesn't usually answer prayers that quickly. I mean, I was just like mind blown, right? So I'm like, are you kidding me? So I go and look at it. It's in the perfect location. It has the right amount of bedrooms. Kirsten can walk to it. It literally even had a white picket fence. Okay. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, God, you are awesome. I can't believe I didn't bring this to you a month ago. I mean, what was I waiting for? And it was just kind of like proof, like, Stephanie, you're an idiot. You know to pray first, like really pray first. I mean, to me, Lord, please help me doesn't count. You know what I mean? Why didn't I take it to him a long time ago, right? And it was just proof that, you know what, Stephanie, you're an idiot. Okay. So I literally, within minutes of that guy posting it, I was emailing him saying, oh my gosh, I need more information. My husband and I will qualify, blah, blah, blah. We have good credit scores, blah, blah, blah. Well, I didn't hear back right away. And so the next morning, the address was on the listing. So the next morning, I said, Kenny, we just need to go drive by it, right? Maybe the guy's living there. Maybe we can go talk to him. So Kenny goes, okay. Kenny knows the area. Oh, my mom's texting me. Kenny knows the area really, really well over there. So he's like, okay, let's just drive over there and look. So we drove over there, and we had the address, and we're looking at the house, and we're like going, wow, that doesn't really look like the pictures. But it had like blue shingles. I know that sounds weird, but it had like blue shingles on the side. The picture looked more like a gray shingle, but we're like, well, it could just be a weird picture. It could be a weird angle, and some guy was putting in cabinets, and we're like, hey, this house is for rent, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, I don't know if it's for rent, but the owners aren't here. So we're like, darn it. So we're like, okay. So we just said, well, let's just walk around the neighborhood, because it's not a neighborhood we would have because we walked all the neighborhoods that we wanted to look in for a rental sign. And so Kenny's like, well, let's just walk around. We haven't walked around in this area. Let's just go walk around. So we're walking around, and we see this for rent sign on a different house, brand new building that they just built. And it says for rent, and it has a phone number. And it said 3 bedroom, 3 bath. And we're like, whoa, well, okay, we really want the white picket fence one, but you know what? Maybe I should contact this guy. So I sent him I think I sent him a text, this guy a text. So then we're walking around a little bit more, and Kenny goes, wait a minute. The white picket fence house is on this street, on X street, right? And I said, yeah. And he goes, I'm not on the right street. And I said, Kenny, you know this area more than anybody in the world. How can you have put us on the wrong street? And he goes, I can't believe we're on the wrong street. The street we're looking for is one over. He goes, I thought this was the right street. And we had this huge conversation about how Ken never gets lost. Ken was the best UPS driver ever before GPS was out. He never, he knows directions. Like when we travel, we won't be in an area for a year. And he literally will remember every street to turn on to get to the hotel, to get to the convention, to get back to the airport. He never has to look it up. He knows areas, right? So I was like, I cannot believe, sorry, I got eyelash. He goes, I told him, I can't believe you're on the wrong street. That's so funny. No wonder that guy said that place, but he didn't think it was for rent. So we walk around, we find the white picket fence house. Oh my gosh, it's so adorable. Oh, it was so cute. So I'm like, okay. So we go home and I go online and the white picket fence guy answers me finally. And I start reading his email. And then he ended his email with, you know what? I need you to wire me the money right away, blah, 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 blah. And then big red flags in Stephanie's brain. Scam, 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 scam. Yes, it was a scam. The guy didn't own the house. So because Kirsten's able to look up who owns houses and with their real estate license, and it was not the same name. It was a total scam. And my heart was broken because it had the white picket fence. And I honestly thought God gave me that listing, right? Okay. Wow. To go from a real high with the white picket fence to go to a real low. I was like, are you kidding me? No, God made me go over there. No, I know this is. And so I was really upset. So that night, that's the night I said to Kenny, we're moving in with my parents. I'm done. I can't believe this. I was stunned. So long story short, well, this is a long story. It's not going to get shorter. So then the next morning, Kenny said, well, did you ever hear back from that guy that you texted on that weird red sign that said, blah, blah, blah. And I said, no. I'm like, I'm just over it. I'm over it. And Kenny said, let me call him. So he picked up the phone and he called him. And this guy answers. And Ken's like, okay, we walked by your house. We saw this sign, blah, blah, blah. And the guy's all, oh, yeah, it's available. It's 3-bedroom, 3-bath, brand new build. No one's lived there yet. When do you want to see it? And Kenny said, can we see it in half an hour? So I literally jumped in the shower. We ran over there. We walk in. It is the most beautiful place we have seen. It is brand new. No one's lived there. The dishwasher is not even installed yet. Brand new. We walk around. He gives us the price. It's totally within our budget. Actually, it's a little low for what we're getting because we've looked around. It has a balcony for the babies to play on that's safe, that we can have their little pool. It has a little spot for Cookie. It has 3-bedroom, 3-bath, all brand new. It is upstairs a level, so it's on the 2nd and 3rd level. No one living above us, because we have this deal. It is parking for 2 cars. It is pretty much perfect. And Kenny said, yeah, how do we get this? Ken brought him our pay stubs that showed we could afford it. He brought his checkbook. He's all, I will write you a check right now. So he's like, no, don't do kickback. Who are you? He's like, I got to run a credit check. You got to fill out an application. So we literally did. We filled out everything. That was like last week. And that was like the week before last week. And we didn't hear back for like a whole weekend. And Kenny and I are panicking. We're like, no, we want this place. Long story short, last Friday, we signed the lease. Now, let's go back to the whole praying and the God thing. There is no way on this earth Ken and Stephanie would have ever been in that area to find that sign. We asked the landlord later. We said, did you advertise this anywhere? Did you go on Craigslist or Zillow or any of these places? He goes, nah, I just threw up a sign. There's no way in the world we would have ever found this place if God wouldn't have told us to go over there and look at that scam that was posted 10 minutes after I prayed. There is no way, because it's like a weird area that it's a nice area. I mean, not nice, but it's a fine area. But we didn't like go over in that area because we think always this way, not that way. And we never would have walked over there. And let me tell you, it was 100%, 1,000% God. There's no way we would have ever looked up there. Ken was like mind blown. He's like, this is like absolutely amazing. It's not the most expensive one that we looked at, and it's the nicest one we looked at, and it's brand new. Kenny's like, we've never lived in a brand new place before. We're so excited. We got a year lease. And it's a miracle. It really is. And I just, you know what? It is absolutely, positively the most crazy thing. And the guy was like, the landlord is like, oh, when do you want to move in? And we're like, March 31st. And he's like, whoa, you guys are really, yeah, great. You know, so he's been busy, finished painting. He installed all the appliances. It was absolutely, oh, Carmen, yes. And then Ken led us to the wrong street. We weren't even on the right street. And that is a miracle in itself. I am telling you, you guys have no idea how my husband knows directions. He can't put stuff together, but he knows where things are. Like he can be literally a year later, he can know exactly where everything is. That's how crazy he is with directions. And for us to be walking on the wrong street that we weren't even supposed to be on because the white picket fence was on the other street. So let me just tell you that yes, God used the scammer for good. That's true, Karen. He did, because he knew he had to get me over in that area to look, because I never would have looked there, because why would you look at a place you weren't thinking about, right? It was absolutely amazing. And I'm so thankful. I'm so, and this is going back to, I wanted to bring this part up too, is I know a lot of people that aren't believers. And I know there's some of you out there. I totally, I respect that. I understand we all have our beliefs, but a lot of non-believers will say, you know what, there's so many miracles. They always say miracles in the Bible, you know, like Jesus turning it to wine, you know, those kind of things. There's so many miracles in the Bible. You know, how come we don't see miracles today? You do. We do see miracles every day. It's just we don't acknowledge the miracle. Like, for example, there's no way in the world we would have been on that street. I should not be getting this rental. Just like my baby should not be here. But there's no other way to explain it except to say it's a miracle. It is. And there's miracles around us every single day. We just don't see them. We don't point them out. We don't acknowledge them. We just, I mean, some people say, oh, it's coincidence, or, oh, this, you know, that there's that song, I think it's by Colton Dixon, where he says, you know, you think it's the stars aligned. No, I mean, really, right? I mean, come on. So yes, miracles do happen every single day. We just don't see them, and we just don't acknowledge them sometimes. So that's why I always like to acknowledge them. And when you acknowledge them publicly, I feel like it helps people understand a little bit better. So I saw a question: Is it furnished? No, it's not furnished. So we'll be able to get our furniture out of storage, which is good. And then, because that payment is $350 a month for storage. Can you believe that? That's like a ripoff. I mean, it's literally the size of a one-car garage, $350. What a ripoff. So luckily, we'll be able to get our furniture out of storage. And it's just, I'm trying to, April's talking about, no, see, seriously, God is amazing. And it's just like, wait, what was that? Somebody said, oh, Karen said, Stephanie, I just love when you refer to Lehman and Miller as your babies. You know what? Seriously, I do. I tell Kirsten all the time, I say, you know what? Liam and Miller came out of your body and you came out of my body. So technically they're mine, right? I mean, and Katie did look up one. She, like, technically, when baby girl is born, she has all of her eggs already. So technically, Liam and Miller were in my body. Done. They're mine. Yes, they're mine. They're officially mine. And, you know, nothing is better than when Kirsten's holding one and they want me to hold them. That mind blowing. I love those little boogers so much. I can't stand it. Any of you that have grandkids know it's a different kind of love. Melody wants to know, CKC Lancaster is having their show in July. Will you think about going? Melody, we don't have any plans at all to travel this year. A lot of reasons, but one reason is we have no way to get our stuff there. As a lot of you know, usually our stuff goes on the pods or in the storage units that Scrapbook Expo would take to each convention. Well, Scrapbook Expo isn't doing that right now. And so we have no way to get it there. Like all the grids and and everything. So that's one issue. Another issue is so yes, they're having a convention, right? Yay, they're having a convention. But only I think last time I read, it was like only half the people are allowed to go in. So half the customers are allowed to go in that they normally have. Or I don't know, maybe it's more than half. I don't know. Don't quote me on that one because I don't want to get in trouble. But they're not going to, everyone still has to be socially distanced, right? Well, all of my costs are still the same. I still have to pay for three airfares. I still have to pay for the booth. I still have to pay for my hotel, for our room, and for Fayleen's room. And I think I've mentioned this before. It costs us a minimum of $5,000 to get to a show. Minimum. That's like the bare minimum. That's if we're staying in the icky hotel, and I have. But a minimum of $5,000 to get there. And we would not be able to make that up in profit to go. So that's another issue, because there's just not going to be enough people there. So hopefully next year, Kenny hasn't figured out what we're going to do, but hopefully next year. Let's see. Oh, Lynn says her grandbabies have 4 feet and whiskers. I love that. I love that. Missy says, I am loving the virtual conventions. I can see and hear everything. Yeah, I am too. And we get to spend more time together when we do it that way. Jen wants to know, when are the Rainbow Cloud sundies coming out? April. We're doing an online event for a lot of the party items in April, and I think the Sun Folded is coming out in the beginning of April. I'm pretty sure. And Carmen says, I would miss my Monday and Thursday videos if you start traveling. That's true too. So yeah, I know it's like a double-edged sword. It's one of those things. It's just one of those things. Carlotta says, I'm okay with going direct. I'm not going to conventions. I'll buy direct. Well, thank you. Lynn says they really need to get Utah on the convention map. Will I be selling those items as a bundle? Ponce wants to know. No, sadly, because I had to order them about 2 months ago. And so that was before I knew the bundles were working. So I have to think way ahead on those. So let's see. Any news on the online classes coming up? Yes. Dina just sent me, wrong mouse. I just lost my, there we go. Dina just sent me, we're working on the new schedule. Okay, yes, dear. Okay, we're working on the new schedule, and we have at least 3 more classes coming up. So, I mean, throughout this year. So we're getting closer. I think, gosh, I'm trying to think of when she said it was going to go. Hang on, let me see if I can find my sent email. Where is it? I hate when I can't find an email. No, it's not in here. Oh, there it is, the first one. Let's see. Okay. What's that? Okay, we're releasing a new class on sale on January, February, March, April 20th. April 20th, the next class will be on sale. And it will be the end of May, roughly. So yes. Oh, I want to show you guys some cards before we run out of time. This one is from Ellen. This was something different. This one's from Ellen, has our cute little llama on there. And Ellen sent me a little gift. And this little gift is awesome because it's like, it reminds me of Shirley's pink frame she sent me for my runaway dies. But this is, she bought it at like a Home Depot type place. It extends to 25 inches to pick up small metal objects that are out of reach. So, for example, see, that's a magnet. So, for example, look at this. Oh, look, that was on my desk. Isn't that cool? Now, and she said it's great for when you drop a die on the floor and you don't want to bend over, which is fantastic. Oh, my bright earrings are not metal. Oh, look, I have tweezers on my desk. Now, why does Sophie have tweezers on her desk? Long story. Let's see what else do I have on here that's metal. So this is going to come in really handy. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I thought, oh, my mouse cord is magnetic. Ooh, that's weird. What else is there? Oh, my lotion's not. So this is really cool. So Ellen, thank you. This is awesome. I'm going to take it out of the package when I move to my new house because I don't want to lose it. And I'm worried if I take it out of the package, I will lose it. But it's just called Pickup Magnet. 3 pounds maximum. Isn't that awesome? So thank you, Ellen. That is awesome. I will get some use out of that. Okay, so let's look at some of the Facebook picture cards I got. So this is from Roya. Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, and she even decorated the inside. I love the cute little flower on there. I'm so sad I didn't get to share all of these. This one is by Josanne. Look how cute. I like the little birdies poking through. I think they're so cute. Oh, here's one. This one is by Cards by Cats, also known as Carol. Look how pretty it is. I like how she did the little border along the sides. I mean, on the tops. That's so cute. Can Facebook see? Hang on, let me turn it this way. There, it's a little better. Oh, here's a gorgeous one. This one's by Jeannie, Jeanne. I never know if it's Jean or Jeannie. Sorry, but look how gorgeous that is. See how fun it is when you ink this. Oh, here she did too. The ink, the edges. It just makes it look. It makes it pop. I love those Newport flowers, you guys. I hope you guys love them as much as I do because I totally love them. This one is by Lynn. I love the wood look. I love the wood look. This one, oh, pink. I love pink. This one is by Danielle. Awesome. Pink. Oh, look at this gorgeous one. This one's by Danya. She's in my design team. I don't need to show her stuff. She gets her stuff on it all the time, but it's hers. Oh, here's one. This is funny. You guys, this is by Susan. A lot of you used the birds to stamp. Here's another one. Uh-oh. Who signed this? Did somebody sign this one? Uh-oh, this one's not signed. But look how cute. A lot of you used the fun birds from our club set, which I absolutely love because then here's another one. This one's by Carrie. Because then everybody on Facebook was like, oh, that doesn't know us. They were like, oh, wait, where's that bird come from? And Suzanne was like, where's that bird come from? So, yeah, that was pretty awesome that I got to talk about the little bird. Here's a cutie little one. Let's see who made this one. This one's not signed either. Oh, bummer. But look how cute that is. I love that. It's like distressed wood. I love that. Isn't that cute? Here's a cute one. This one's by Lorraine. Oh, she says she's a Gold Club member. Thank you, Lorraine, for being a Gold Club member. Look how cute that one is. I like the little bows on there. Oh, this one is by Carrie. Look how pretty that is. This is the gatefold card, and you open it up, and then it has the Newport flower in there. This one I showed already on online, but I'll show it again. This one's by Donna, and Donna used all of the dotted squares to make an easel card. The next time I do a video, I'm gonna have to show how to do these fun easel cards, because this is, you could use like the fold-its to do this. So I need to show how to do that, but hang on, let me see if I can pop them all up on camera backwards. Oops, darn it. Okay, dang it, hang on. Let me see if I can get it. I can't do it backwards. It's like something's wrong with me. Okay, there. Oh, there I got it. So isn't that cute? Happy birthday. And here's one. This one's cute too. This one is by, oh, Jeannie again. And look, she used the little circle. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Peek. Open it up. So I'm going to be every Monday I'm going to like share a handful of cards just because I feel really sad. Now, those of you that did make cards, please make sure you upload them to our online gallery so they don't get lost. Meaning we'll always, I love when you guys post pictures on the Facebook page, the fan club. But the problem with that is sometimes they get lost and you can't find the inspiration. Like, what if you loved this card and you wanted to make it, but then you can't find it again? Well, if it's in our online gallery, you'll be able to click on Birdhouse Fold It, and all of the ideas using this one will pop up and you'll find it. So that's why I like to ask you guys to upload to that. Lynn says, thanks for showing my wood look birdhouse. I fell in love with the Newport flowers, so I ordered the stamps and dies from the website. Can't wait to get them. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I love it. Thanks for your card. The Birdhouse by Cats is also a stand-up card. Oh, did I miss it? Hang on. Hang on. Let me find it again. Where is it? Stand-up card. Cats. Where'd it go? Well, it wasn't that long ago, was it? What am I doing here? Oh, stand-up card. Oh, you're right. Thank you, my dear. So here she made this, but then this is what I'll do a video on eventually. But what you do is the one you're adding it to, you fold that, and then look, she put the cute little it's hard to stand up when you're holding it up in the air, but look, it stands up. Isn't that cute? Isn't that awesome? I know I'm gonna have to do a video on this so you guys can see it, but thank you. Michelle says, yes, we need to get a tutorial for uploading to the gallery. Yes, we absolutely do. But if you're logged in, you should be able to, once you click on the gallery, there should be a little tiny button that says upload. But yes, we will do a video. Oh yes, April Casey's on here. Make sure you check out the Facebook fan page. Search Stamps of Life fan page, and you'll see it, and it's a really awesome place. Oh, somebody, Susan asked, will I be able to hook up my Diet Coke machine in the new house? No, I won't. So my amazing husband offered it to my oldest daughter to put in her house. To put in her garage. So Kirsten will get to put it in her garage. Yes. Oh, please make sure you like and share. Everybody's asking me to remind you. Thank you. Thank you. Like. Yes, you got to like. Oh, Lynn is saying, I can't tell you how many times I've gone to the gallery for inspiration. Please upload to gallery, ladies. Yes. Yeah, I need to do a tutorial. But if you go to the gallery, I don't think I can do it on here. Hang on. If you go to the online gallery, click on gallery on the website. And I will have to do a tutorial, but it should say, if you're logged in, it should say upload at the top where it says gallery, it should say upload, and then you'll be able to upload. But just to give you an idea, we have 26,000 ideas, all organized by item. So for example, like if you want to look at the triple circle flip it, you can click on that item, and there are, I wonder how many there are. Let's see if I can figure it out. There are 94 ideas just using the triple circle flip it. So it's a really awesome resource, but I guess I do need to help you guys figure out how to upload. Yvonne says, I wish I could upload more than one photo at a time to the gallery. I do too. Another thing to make it easier to upload is to take the picture on your phone, because those are smaller. Sometimes people have trouble with, they're trying to upload like a 15 megabyte file, and the system can't do that. It needs to be a smaller web version of that. Any chance we'll open up another hummingbird class? I don't know. Is the Newport die gatefold just for that set? The Newport gatefold, no. The Newport, it's a gatefold card. Just go search on our website gatefold, and you can use any die to make that little cutout. Hang on, let me search gatefold. Let me show it again. It's an awesome card die, and it gets overlooked a lot, so that's why I'm glad you asked. Just search gatefold, and it's called Gatefold A2 card die. And what it does is it's actually, you die cut it twice, and then you put, the video will explain it better, but you put these two pieces together, and then you die cut whatever you want to die cut. So like you could die cut monsters, you could die cut flowers, you could die cut the bird, you could die cut anything on this card base to make it do that cool window for that one. So yeah, this is a really cool, it's called Gatefold A2 card die. It's not made for the Newport flower. It's made for any die. Any die that has a shadow, it's perfect for. So yeah, you can check that out. Carol says, Kate, you need to edit in your phone to make it smaller for the gallery. It's easy to do. Carol, you should go to the face group and explain that better. We'll be reissuing the windmill class. I believe so. I don't know when, but I know Dina did put a lot of the older classes back on the schedule. So yes, I will talk to her about the hummingbird one there too. Karen says, okay, I get it. So I could put the bird in there too. Yes, you could put anything. You could put anything in here to die cut it. You could put cookie dog. You could put any of them. Anything in there you could put. And it's really cool. I mean, it's actually one of the die sets that is very overlooked because people I don't think understand it. And it's like, I've had it around a long time, but it could be new to 99% of you. Can you staff KJ to upload the cards that you received? I wish I could, Alfie, but it has to go under your account. It would have to go under your account to get it uploaded. And unfortunately, you remember how I talked about how the goal was KJ was going to start doing all our personalized stamps? KJ doesn't have a minute to her name. We thought once she moved closer to me and I helped with the babies, she literally, we watch the babies all pretty much like for 4 or 5 or 6 hours. We tell her to go away and she takes care of the babies. I mean, we take care of the babies and she has time to herself. The last time she had time to herself, she did 8 loads of laundry. We thought she'd have time and she doesn't. So we just got to wait. We just got to wait on poor KJ. Joining the realm at the Stamps of Life. What time is it? Oh, 10:47. I need to probably head out. I need to start packing more. We haven't packed very much yet. But I just want to say thank you all so much for everything. I appreciate your love and your support and your prayers. We will be busy moving on Wednesday. And then ideally Thursday, we will be up and running in the new studio. No matter what, we'll be running from the new studio. How much will actually be up, I don't know, but we will be doing something on Thursday. So make sure you tune in Thursday, 11 o'clock Pacific time. And I think that's it. I think I got it all. Yes, Kathy says you need to go pack. Sonia wants to know, do you have any sneak peeks? Sadly, I don't. Everything is packed. It's funny. I was trying to answer emails this morning and somebody was asking me a question internally about XYZ. And I'm like, it's already packed. Don't know. It's already packed. So I got to wait till Thursday and Friday to think about those things. But good news, we're moving on Wednesday, so Kenny can get all your club shipments out on Thursday. Oh, one little sneak peek, verbal only. All Stamp and Die Hard Club members are getting a Stephanie freebie in April. Yes, brand new one. If you're not in the Stamp or Die Hard Club, you have a chance to, if you join in March to get the March set, you will get it for sure in April. If you wait to join in April, I cannot guarantee we will have enough. Just saying. Okay, so just putting that out there. Please go to the Stamps of Life fan page on Facebook. It's a nice, happy place to be, and you will learn a lot more about Stamps of Life. I need to head out. I need to go pack, and my babies are coming for the afternoon. So thank you all so much. I love you all, and I appreciate you all so very much. You have no idea, and I will see you on Thursday. Okay, bye-bye.